Will the Senate come to order? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Senator Ocasio,
Excused.
Senator Baker, Senator Chang,
Here.
Senator DeCoit,
Excused.
Senator Dela Cruz, Senator Favela,
Here.
Senator Gabbard,
Here.
Senator Ihara,
Present.
Senator Inoue,
Present.
Senator Kanuha, Senator Keith Agaron, Senator Keoho Kalole,
Hill.
Senator Kidani, Senator Kim,
Here.
Senator Lee,
Here.
Senator Misalucha,
Present.
Senator Moriwaki,
Present.
Senator Nishihara, Senator Rhodes,
Hill.
Senator Riviere,
Present.
Senator San Buenaventura, Senator Shimabukuro,
Here.
Senator Taniguchi,
Here.
Senator Wakai,
Here.
Mr. President,
Present.
23 present, 2 excused.
Thank you. The chair has read the journal of the preceding day and approves the same. Madam Clerk, before going on to the next item, which is usually on the second page of my script, someone else in my office has prepared it for me in a font not suitable for a person of my age and eyesight. If I commit an error, would you please graciously interrupt me and make sure that I'm reading the correct item? Are there any introductions this morning? Senator Kanuha.
Thank you, Mr. President. Colleagues, I'd like to introduce my staff. In the gallery, we have, you've met Tonga Hopoi, who wasn't supposed to make me cry, but did. We have Marlene Sai to our left, and Gil Kepa Kaman. Welcome to the chamber.
Do we have any further introductions? If not, Madam Clerk.
On pages 1 and 2, departmental communication numbers 183 to 191 transmit various reports.
File.
On pages 3 to 5, standing committee report numbers 2057 to 2072 for adoption.
Senator Kanuha.
I move for the adoption of Standing Committee Report numbers 2057 to 2072.
Senator Favela.
I second that motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Any objections? If not, the motion is carried.
Beginning on page 5, third reading.
If there are no objections from the members, we will be taking third reading on consent.
Third reading of Senate Bill 449 relating to public safety.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent?
23 ayes.
Thank you. Senate Bill 449 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report number 2054, third reading of Senate Bill 204, Senate Draft 1 relating to aquatic resources.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent?
23 ayes.
Thank you. Senate Bill 204, Senate Draft 1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report number 2055, third reading of Senate Bill 1141, Senate Draft 1 relating to hearing and vision program.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent?
23 ayes.
Thank you. Senate Bill 1141, Senate Draft 1 passes third reading.
Referrals and re-referrals.
Referrals and re-referrals are made in accordance with the supplemental orders of the day that may be filed later today.
No further business, Mr. President.
Are there any announcements today? Senator Baker,
Mr. President, I rise on a point of personal privilege.
please proceed.
Last night, I found myself confronted with a woman who had fallen down the ramp of our Punchbowl Street exit. I was leaving the Capitol. It was probably 8 or so. And as I struggled to try to help her up, somebody who was thinking faster than I was, had called public safety. Public safety arrived and was very gracious in helping her and getting her to a place where she would be safe. The only thing she had asked me for after I helped her up and was trying to get her to be not in the driveway area was water. Unfortunately, I didn't have, but public safety did and fulfilled that need. This morning, when I returned to the Capitol, I noticed that this woman was on the grassy area across from the corner of Beretania and Punch Bowl. And so I stopped into the clerk's office. I'm sorry, stopped into Sergeant at Arms' office. And I spoke with the sergeant with Park and explained to her the situation, that the woman was still there. So Park, being the good soul and resourceful, called some of the agencies here in Honolulu. Had I been on Maui, I could have made those calls myself, but I didn't know who to call here in Honolulu. And hopefully, when the respondents came, the woman will take the assistance and either return to the hospital or to a safe place. I just wanted to rise on a point of personal privilege just to note how wonderful staff we have and agencies around who can come to the aid at 8 o'clock at night and later this morning to try to help someone in need when we find them on the steps of our building. Mahalo.
Thank you. And I know it's a little challenging through the mask. Senator Baker had her mic held a little low, so I think Senator Gabbard in particular maybe didn't hear clearly. So I just want to summarize Senator Baker as she was leaving at about 8 o'clock last night through the Punch Bowl exit on the ramp, saw a woman who was on the ground. She was rendering assistance, but it was a little difficult just by herself, and all of a sudden public safety showed up and someone obviously had alerted them, and she wanted to be clear that public safety was exemplary in the manner in which they rendered assistance and helped the lady, and she had wanted some water, which Senator Baker was able to make sure she got. Upon returning to the Capitol this morning, she saw that she was homeless and on the lawn outside of the entrance, and she contacted Park, our Deputy Sergeant at Arms, when she entered the building, and Park had reached out to various agencies that may be able to render aid. So she's hopeful that she would be accepting of the assistance of our agencies, but wanted to certainly congratulate both Park and Public Safety for the prompt response and, more importantly, the humanity that they exhibited in assisting this individual. And so we go about solving the problem one person at a time. So thank you to you, Senator Baker, for stopping to Public Safety, to Park. You have the appreciation of the Hawaii State Senate. Further announcements? If not, Senator Kanuha.
I move that the Senate stand adjourned until 11:30 a.m. on Monday, February 7th.
Senator Favela.
Jesus, I second that motion.
It's been moved and seconded. If there are no objections from the members, the Senate will stand adjourned until 11:30 a.m. Monday. Have a great weekend.